And we are back. Haven on the cards. Bind, we just finished out. It was very much in the favor of the Boyfriends with a little bit of spark for Discipline at times, but now going to map 2. Off the back of that, it feels like Boyfriends, no matter what, you were feeling Boyfriends should have a great opportunity here, a great chance. And we're going to have to see exactly what they're going to bring. Are they going to go for the similar idea? You know, go with a little bit more funky stuff? Or are they going to go for some normal stuff? But it looks like funky might be the way to go.
Oh yeah, we're taking him to Funky Town. Murph and Zig on the Reyna.
They've actually changed in decays and on the Clove this time. You know, they're switching up some of the players, some of the roles they're going with.
I feel like Zig said he wanted to go. Like, he was definitely playing the back line on Bind, and now he's like, guys, let me shoot the gun. And he picked Reyna.
They've just like shifted like 3 of their players onto different things. It's like Murph and Blank stay with you. It's like Decay, Clove over to Sova, Evan, Yoru over to Clove, and then Zig fade over to Reyna. It's like let's switch it up. Let's have a little bit of a remix going on here. And then over on the side of Discipline, hovering, you know, a lot more standard once again. So maybe, you know, we're gonna have to see them absolutely lock in and get something going here. The attacking side, once again, could be an opportunity here to push them through.
Yeah, the double jet. Jirachi and Murph. I mean, Murph doesn't need any explaining. He's looked brilliant on this agent last season. Jirachi, see if they're as comfortable on the jet as they were on the Rays.
Yeah, they had a lot of. They were playing the Rays quite well. Obviously, we said the showstoppers were getting a little bit hit and miss in terms of their impact. But Jirachi, they were having a banger of a game themselves in terms of taking fights, getting a few multi-kill rounds, being a little bit of a star towards their team. So I think this Jet could be, if they're able to get an opportunity here, you know, if they can get their aim online, if they can make a lot of space, could be absolutely huge here. Just have to see exactly what they're going to run. As we're going to break through the pistol, see exactly what they're going to go for.
Yeah, the Boyfriends are going to be starting on defense again this time.
Standing ahead.
Somebody, I think Discipline must have picked attack, which you don't see too often. No, Evan's playing for a bit of a bait here.
Oh, but they're actually not going to overstay their welcome here. Horatius, though, going to be the one that gets caught off. Heal is going to come on in.
Like the heal that you get on Clove here is really nice, yes, but
it's only overheal.
Yeah, it has way less time than you might think. Like when
it was good to get away there.
Yeah, typically when you're playing like Reyna, because it's the only other agent that you'd think you'd get 150 HP on in a pistol round, you'd think, oh yeah, I can just get this one kill and then I'm good for like 40 seconds or something like that. I think it is.
Clove's like 10 seconds?
I think it's way less time for Clove, so you're way more encouraged to take the fights and you'll get punished a bit more if you just take a fight for seemingly no reason.
As we say,
Murph is going to take a free... Comms? What? Murph?
30 seconds left.
Okay, I mean, everybody has won, right? It happened last map for Discipline. Oh, Boyfriend still cleaned it up, though. Oh my god.
Yeah. Blank just anchors with that Cypher. Completely finishes it out. Oh, that was...
Look, it happened to like 2 of the Discipline players last map, so it has to come back to bite somebody on Boyfriends. I'm surprised it happened so early.
Karma coming on through. Interesting to see they're gonna go heavy on the A here. Gonna go for a very big, trying to go for this long take. As well as taking some short side control here.
Oh, I don't know if they know the lineup. That arrow definitely didn't land where it was meant to. Doesn't matter too much. Still feel comfortable with the amount of A lobby control they've taken. And I'll have 2 people sitting towards B now. Drone would be an okay investment here. They'd note like 2 people. Instead, they just want to keep the bodies here. Want to try and get a kill. While the rest of Discipline creeps up long and they're met with the force of Zig's Marshall.
Those angles just not going to be favoring you. You only have the pistols. You have very little control here. And they're just going to still sit back here. The fight, Decay gets a little bit too handsy, gets a little bit too much in the movement. Actually gets taken out as well as Evan in that smoke of theirs. So turning that into a man advantage here. Still terrible in terms of maybe the weaponry, armor side. That's a good smoke to try to block it off. But steps should be heard. So catching them off. Horatius going to take out Murph. 4 versus 2 now, and huge round to be able to try to get into their hands for now.
A isn't going to be as uncontested as they might think. Blank is still here, and Angero's getting stunned. Old.
Yeah, just wide enough to allow it. Oh no, the spike goes down. The shots come out.
Oh my god.
Blank Zig, everyone. How does this happen? It was so good. It looked so good. And then it all started with a teammate getting stunned off, I think, the slightest little edge over on ramp.
That's not even Horskiss's fault. It actually isn't. It's 2 rounds in a row now where TUD Boyfriends look like they have a massive fumble, but they still somehow get the round because of Blank's heroics.
Absolutely phenomenal over there towards that sheriff, just taking every single head, even when they needed to spam it out a bit. Gets it going. They're gonna go for, push up on the dart. The Odin is still coming in. They're loving going for these just heavy spam plays, and this round actually does a lot of damage. 53 HP left over here.
Yeah, Odin round 3. That's very, very scary. Oba is put down to no armor. Nandro has half armor, so the Odin is primed for them. But also for this Guardian that Blank's got to hold down C. It's pretty common that you'll see just the Cypher here towards C to try and hold it down. But they are going to be met with the split offense. Coming out from Garage and getting tagged up is going to be very rough. That's a good dart out of Iris. And it's gotten the sight for Disaplin.
Oba gets one as well. So getting some good refrags here. Murph taken out, but they're still going to fight for it. 2v2. Timer's set on in. Jirachi gonna just hold on out. Dash is on hand, so can take contact and pull off, peel away. And the
There's no way they do it again, right? There's no way they do it again. A man disadvantage, and then they get into the post plant, and Boyfriends still win it. They can't keep getting away with it.
Oh my, that is heartbreaking to say the least. That is just not. Oh, that is terrible. I'm just lost for words completely there.
If anything, that is a good display of the power that Clove has. Evan was definitely dead in that entire thing, but could still put the smoke down for their teammates, and that is what won them the round. So there's the advantage of running that Clove.
You have to play the game when you're dead. The worst situation, but
you can't tab out and doom scroll.
Dude, I'm meant to be on the Valorant subreddit raging. Here though,
nice shot.
Yeah, damage was dealt over to Jirachi, but Evan taken out. So that is a nice little bit taken away from them. Because the buy is still able to come in. There is one Bulldog over here, but overall still able to get at least some power over themselves after that round loss. So gonna try to do something here. These peaks coming on in. Oba taken out. Murph still go for the fight, still taking them down to 8 HP. But takes a kill for his trouble.
Oh, that was scary. Jirachi burns the dash just to not die from the shock. I mean, now they don't have a dash to get in for the exec. No. And it actually made him go back. Oh, and Blank gets taken out, and now you just have to sprint back towards Seaside. I mean, I think... Oh, is Zig going to make it in time? They might hear Zig if they go through Garage here. But yeah, Zig's going to be here in time with that Odin.
No.
Takes down one, gets out easily with the dismiss, has a flash as well if they want to go in, try and disrupt the plant.
Spike
Just barely off the mark.
Oh, it's still such low HP on Jirachi as well. The higher HP going to be one to take contact here. And now just left alone, but gets caught. Decay's stray bullets take him out. 4 on the board for Boyfriends here. And they're getting it so close, but Disaplin just not able to close out the rounds at all.
Let's blow them over.
They did okay. I mean, they lost one person on long there, but it was good from Horticus to not just swing on Murph straight away. Like, they were really disciplined and just jiggling him out still to get him off the angle, because they knew how scary Murph is when he's staring down long like that.
Yeah,
So to actually
exactly.
take the space is good. Burning the dash went for the exec. Not as good. Spurred on the rotate. The kill onto blank is what allowed them to, but Zig knows all about it. Zero doubt in their heads they're not just full sprinting towards C. And speaking of Zig, he's made his own push towards C. He's taken space all the way into the attacker side spawn here.
Fighting going on here. Jirachi, ooh, tries to catch him. The blade's not really connecting here. Just a couple of body shots so far. Needs to hit something if they want to get this. And for now, that is just not going to be the case. Owl Drone going to be there. Actually tag him out as well. So he's just caught in such a difficult situation here. Some arrows being dealt damage. 1 for 1 coming on through. As now the flank comes in. Zig, they're already falling as well. Decay and Murph take one of their trouble. But Odin comes in, spams down. Just so much barrage of bullets you can throw in, but they don't even need them. Just hit the headshots. And that is a 5-0 start for the Boyfriends.
Really crunched on. I mean, Zig, sure, they can get away with making a play like that. They're Reyna. Sometimes you say, me Reyna, I'm going to go walk down A short or walk down C. Just take fights. And if nobody fights me, I'm going all the way to their spawn. And Disaplin gets crunched on. Makes Murph and Decay feel so comfortable with swinging there because they know they have the backstab as well.
They're really getting value out of these Odins, man. So much spam. So good. They've been dealing so much damage with them. And now Murph gets at least some info for Disaplin. You know, off the back of that, but Anjero not ready for the Vandal headshot.
Oh,
Second in the
no.
course. Iris has been tapping away, but Murph is hungry for more. Gonna keep going forward, gonna keep walking on in. And even on the opposite side, they're still not able to get anything here. Murph taken out though. But that's it. Murph is taken out as Decay swings on out, gets everyone else. And that is 6 on the board. Boyfriends just dominating right now.
I can't help but feel like that one was a little bit sloppy there from Disaplin. They had the Sova still back as well. Like, Anjero was watching it, noted one. I think Iris was sitting like window or something. All you have to do is call back your Sova and then drone them out instead of having 2 people dry swing. And that's how Murph gets 2 kills. Like, I need to be a bit more aware of the util there. I gotta say, that was a little sloppy. You just use the drone there, weed Murph out of long, and push him back instead of just putting 2 people dry in like that. And I mean, he cannot be stopped. 2 more kills to start the round. And he's popped the knives as well. He wants a bit more. He wants to dip back in. Nothing with the knives though. Little can't settle the aim. And he's brought down to 11 HP, but has never stopped him before.
No, it really hasn't. Especially, he's on the op, so can still just sit back and hold angles nonetheless. So Boyfriends still in such a dominant position here. 2-man advantage. Able to spread themselves a bit out. The Owl Drone going to get even more value. And Jero just gets shot down. That Odin. Well, it's not even Zig's Odin. It's the Odin of Decay. They're taken out, but oh, this is going to be a difficult one. Damage dealt. 2 remaining. Spike is not in their control. They need to take some fights, and they will. Evan taken out. Murph still holding up high. Actually going to go for the rotate here. The slow, methodical kind of play out has been working.
Do they use Rolling Thunder here?
Do you
They probably want to save post, I'd say.
Yeah, Murph Blades in hand. Needs to hit something, and he misses both. He doesn't even need to hit the head. Horatius is so low. Horticus cannot get taken down right now. Blank threaded the needle in terms of where he was able to get to. Jirachi. Oh, caught off guard. That is... Even if he didn't thread the needle there, he's just not holding in any way for the push through CT. Rolling Thunder going to be used, expended for this. The fault line can even be used in the aftershock. Everything can come on through.
Okay.
They're committing so much here. Stunned. Gonna actually go a bit for the defuse here. Spamming through. He's just gonna try to stick a bit. And he's just gonna get tapped out, not committing to any kind of spray. The Blank just takes their time. The Phantom, you got no tracers. You got just perfect ability there to take him out. And that's 7 for Boyfriends, even though it gets tumultuous.
Murph opens up with 2 and then whiffs on the knives. Still gets away with the round. Horsius had the right idea. They had the Rolling Thunder. Uses it to get him off once. And the aftershock probably could have been saved for the next tap. I mean, they had so much util. They had the aftershock for literally their entire kit. And they still resort to just spamming down, and it gives away their position for Blank.
Just not having any kind of confidence, I think, as well. Like, even in the spray, Oba looked like they should have been taken out there, but the crosshair was not there for Evan. Murph is the backup, and now just going to keep on pushing. Evan just needs a kill, but he's going to get killed for the second time. Not dead yet, except he is.
Oh, big kill there on the Zig. A is wide open now. You can try and get into a clean post plant if the spike can actually make its way there. Okay. They just dropped it. Wait, Iris wants a piece of this, and they're getting punished big time for it. Yeah, from the shadows is what they used to get it. And the plants could come through here, but they're waiting for this push from Murph. They know he's hungry. Or at least, you know, they would be. And Murph gets all 5.
Oh, that is...
I'm just a little puzzled on Angelo watching short while Jirachi is still exposing himself to us.
Yeah, there's a couple of moments like that. Even the previous round where they were in the post plant, Angelo or Jirachi gets the operator and starts holding Heaven completely open to someone if they want to just come out through the spawn. So now it's just every round is completely out of their hands. Evan breaks contact, gets to see it. He needs to just tap on through. Only going to get one stunned shot taken out. 4 versus 4 now, but they're still only on Sheriffs. They're going to go recover a weapon, and they're going to try to stick this. Blank just needs to tap on through. The trip is going to be enough. Courageous.
Oh no.
Oh, not able to get anything. 2 versus 4 now, and it's just like the previous rounds, a matter of time before they just are going to have to fall here. Outlaw, not enough, and Iris gets a triple with a Sheriff, but can't do anything else. Blank finishes him out. 9 for Boyfriends.
It's a lot more dominant than Bind was, I'd say.
Just a touch.
Yeah.
Murph having an absolutely amazing display, as well as Blank here. Just having so much control on this side for hitting so much great moments. And Disaplin not able to find anything. Every single round, it seems that they are able to, they get put in a disadvantage, they kind of break it away, and then you're just up against so many good players, so much firepower that you cannot convert anything.
Evan has walked all the way down here again. And he has smokes here. I'm wondering if he wants to try smoke off the turret. Here we go. No, we're just going to smoke off garage instead. Okay, just content to hold this angle towards C in case the side of Disaplin want to rotate. And they might want to if Murph is after pushing up A and taking all this space away from them. And now you got an Empress Zig sitting on B. Every single corner of the map is being covered by somebody that's scarier than the next. And it's 10 on the board for Boyfriends. They'll hit double digits before Disaplin can even hit 1.
Oh, just completely decimating right now. Just every single push is coming to fruition. Every single play is getting value. and they're not getting punished at all. Or if they do get punished, they punish them twice as hard back on the side of Disaplin. 10 rounds, 2 left to go. They have 3 ultimates. They're going to have to try to make something here. Spreading it in, looking towards A very strongly. The Odin and the Operator double up. And actually going to do a lot here. Decay trapped in a corner, stunned out, but Blank is there to back him up there. And back him up he does. Takes the shot, takes the kill. Neural Theft taken out, but bullets fire fast. And Zig is now trapped over here towards the sewer and knows where everyone is. Oba taken out, able to just dismiss away. 2 up against 3. And we've seen so many rounds like this where Disaplin aren't able to convert it. They need to do it now if they want, I don't know, at this point, just some dignity.
They have Hunter's Fury for this post plant. That's going to be very nice. The arrow's going to note everybody and allow Zig to deny the plant. Oh, it's another tragedy taking place in our eyes.
You got a plant to
11
get
to
the
0. Yeah, a great post plant.
Last round in the half.
They're still in pre-plant. Oh, it's just hurts. He
No.
was so focused on taking out that dart. Gets just caught off. Iris not able to get anything. And now 11 to 0. They're just going to invest everything. It's last round of the half. You need to just throw all the money at the wall and see what you can do, which so far has just not been enough in any circumstance here. Andrew trying to take point here, go for a little bit of push over towards long. Bladestrom is going to be coming on in, but the double up in the sewer, Zig, even though Murph's able to get it, the drone is not going to be it. 3 in the round so far. 1 player left alive. Zig just going to go for the fight, take the head, triple themselves up, and that is a 12-0 first half over towards Haven here.
Switching sides.
I agree with Oba in the chat. Winnable.
Winnable. If there's what if
That's the mental. You need the mental.
yeah, that's step 1, the mental. Boyfriends just look very comfortable on this map. I know they're running a very unorthodox comp, but they know like where they can push. They know what kind of pressure Disciplin's been putting on or where they haven't been. What gaps they can create. What gaps they can slip through in the attacker's formation. And I mean, it's because if I've learned anything from watching a lot of Irish Valorant in the last month and a half, we are very comfortable on Haven. Like the top players in Ireland, I think, have a really good understanding of this map, and I think that's being shown perfectly here. They just know exactly what they can get away with, what plays they can make, depending on the strength of their opponent.
And this round they got away with the heist on B, but that wasn't enough, so they kept going. They wanted to move over from B towards A, get a double. Iris gets one themselves. Jirachi with the Sheriff. And now just 1 left alive. Blank, all alone. He doesn't have the spike, he doesn't have anything, but he has a classic in hand and can take some fights, and it's not a 13-0 at the very least.
Discipline will maintain some dignity now. See, now it's not a complete
Winnable.
stomp, you know, it's winnable. Yeah. You've turned it from oh god, we're gonna get 13-0 to hold on. We're so back.
We're so back.
Anti-eco, but I mean the force, sure. Apparently boyfriends have some reservations. They force up.
I mean, you say they force up. They have 5 stingers.
Basically a full buy, really.
Basically,
Think
dude,
about it.
that's 100 bullets just off the back of that. Smoke is going to go down. That
That dart
dart is
is
going to give them a lot, but they
brutal.
need to pace it down. Murph gets one with it. TP comes in. Going to try to stay alive here, but not facing the right direction. The plant's going to come in, and it might not be a 13-0, but 13-1 is looking like Occam's razor.
Oh, Evans got it, and it's all that's left onto Iris. Phantom in hand. They've almost got 3.
He's got no
And this
bullets. He's
being
got no time.
Enemy remaining.
Blank will be the one to finish it off. Fitting, considering all the rounds that Boyfriends had where it felt like they were throwing and Blank just cleans it up.
Oh, that is. They won it. They won the piss. They won one of the rounds.
They did
I'm
win
gonna
one of the rounds. Don't take that away from them.
dude. That not getting 13-0'd is somewhat of a victory in itself. 13-1,
Absolutely.
it might be awful, but it's not 13-0.
If there's
Always have to remember that.
anything, if there's anything to take away from this and the dominant performance that Boyfriends had, is that this team, despite not having McNuggets and
Asian
Miru
being
anymore,
not in there right now,
and Asian not
Asian
being
still-
here right now, still shows that this core is very strong, and the new players in Decay, Evan, and Blank are very deadly in their own right. I'd still be looking at them. I think they're keeping the count going. They're 854 days, the reigning champs of Collegiate Valorant,
That is
and I think they're looking to keep that number climbing.
that is a huge number. That is an insane accolade to have under your belt, and that is a huge. Well, I think it's just a fun, nice, confident win to be able to show for yourselves as the Boyfriends here. You're the huge favorites. You're a huge force to be reckoned with, no matter what here, and just being able to display it, especially on stream, just have just the firepower to back that up and keep that streak going is absolutely huge there. Still, there was moments, to say the least, for the side of Disaplin, maybe against not the favorites, not against this amazing squad that we could have seen some more glimmers, some more moments of hope, especially with Jirachi having some huge times, Oba being able to at least get some nice rounds off themselves. But overall, that is a good 2-0. Boyfriends just going to keep pushing forward, keep getting even more wins, and just solidify themselves and try to get to those playoffs as soon as they can. Try to get it confirmed themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Disaplin shouldn't be disappointed at all. I mean, there's still chances for them in their group, I'd say.
Exactly. It is top 2. It is going to be absolutely fighting tooth and nail. 8 teams in a group. I think 7 in their group in Group C, but still having to get top 2. It is going to be difficult. And I guess ripping off the band-aid that is Boyfriends right now.
Yeah.
Not the worst situation. You have to kind of come out with your head as high as you can with that situation. But I think for now, that is our Valorant for the evening. We have sorry, I have my list here because I always forget. Just want to thank our sponsors. We thank you to Stack, Reroll, Play 8, and we are powered by natives, just to name a few of them. So thank you to each of them. Thank you then for bringing, the ability to bring the collegiate scene to everyone here. For able to watch it tomorrow. We got some Rocket League. We got some TFT. So that's gonna be exciting. I got some Counter-Strike on Wednesday. I know that one. But yeah, there's so many games on now that it's actually such a fun thing. There's so many streams being able to run. There's so many great people being able to run these streams. So I think it's a perfect time for people to get into the collegiate scene. What do you think?
I'd say so. I think you should check out our streams. There we got them going week long.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so thank you for coming. Thank you for Schmergen for doing this with me, and we hope to see you here next week once again once we get our next game going.